Just your culinary sort of pedigree, as you say, worked with some of the biggest and best names in the industry: Ramsay, Waring, Eric Chavot, Philip Howard. I mean, it's a list of the who's who of the kind of very highest echelon of cooking in this country. So, as a result, we are in for a real treat with an amazing menu, which Addy's going to tell us about.
Yep.
Starting with, I know everyone's waiting to hear about this, but we'll come to that in a minute. You can tease them a little bit. We'll work up to this.
I don't think they can wait, huh?
No, we'll come back to that. Let's start here and then we'll make our way over. So, wonderful selection of ingredients there.
Yeah.
Now they're all saying, get on with it, show us the main act. This, what a beast.
Flintstone.
I think it's great.
Remember Flintstone?
Oh, this is the Fred Flintstone steak, if I ever saw it.
Right, what this is called is a tomahawk steak. It is it's an American cut of beef, which is similar to a four-rib that you get, but obviously the bone is a little bit smaller. Okay.
I think everybody's thinking, that's me done for the next barbecue at home.
So I'm going to get Sergio to show that around as well.
And it's exciting, isn't it, to change your menu according to what you've got around the time.
That is what it's all about. It's all about season. This time of the year, strawberries are coming into the season. Really nice. Well, funny enough, I was in Romania last week, and I went to the market, and everything, beautiful strawberries. All the vegetables just so natural, it's unbelievable.
Amazing.
And also what I didn't mention was the salad.
Yes.
Obviously you can see the beautiful salad here. Nicely picked. Decent season as well.
So this
I love spring. I love spring, summer. That's the best time to use all the vegetables.
Yeah,
salads.
I mean, look at that. That salad bowl could not be further from those bags of salad you buy in the supermarket. You say, I'll have that in a salad. 2 weeks later, there's this kind of green soup at the bottom of that bag. You throw it out, you say, I'll never do that again. You'll do that again the following fortnight. Buy the individual leaves themselves, put the salad together, or grow them. You can grow them in the window box, you can grow them in grow bags. They're very, very straightforward. This time of year, they come up. I mean, they grow so quickly.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm not going to lie to you because that is not going to be ready for 45 minutes. Okay?
However rare you like yourself.
However, magic one, the one I made earlier is in here. I'm going to show you the process, how I'm going to grill this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, obviously, as you can see, I've olive oil already. I'm not going to do anything to it at all, unless you're doing barbecue at home. Okay? So you can marinate it, do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so what I'm going to put on there, I've got some rock salt. You can use any salt you wish.
I think a lot of people sort of fall short on a few things when cooking things like steak at home. So why don't you go through the sort of top 5, the checklist when cooking a piece of meat as wonderful as that at home. I mean, it's one of those things where I think people are intimidated by cooking stuff like this at home. Same goes for fish. But as long as you do stick to a few guidelines, it does take away some of that. Well, that scariness.
I mean, obviously, you want to speak to a butcher to get the best meat. You haven't got time, to be cleaning anything. Just tell the butcher, look, I need a, nice cut of steak, whatever you want to do. I mean, like this one, I've got this from Mackin's Brothers in Chiswick, and he got this in for me on Saturday. So basically, obviously, the first thing you want to look at is how the marble effect is on the meat. No smell, it doesn't stick. It's not too red. If it's too red, it's been dipped in chemical. So I'm not going to lie to you about that. Okay? So no meat is red like you see in some of the supermarkets.
Now, how old is that? That's been hung because you can smell that incredible
you can
smell of aged meat.
That's 28 days hung.
Beautiful.
Okay? And obviously, there's not too much fat on there as well. Yeah?
Also, massive frying pan. Would have been a good tip to have with that. No, of course, the bone doesn't need to fit in there, so it would be but it is a real centerpiece. And we were talking earlier about, people having barbecues and they have chicken and burgers and sausages and 5 pretty uninspiring protein options. Why not spend as much time focusing on the salads you're going to serve it with and just do one piece of that? That'll comfortably serve 5 people. So instead of doing, somebody doesn't agree, but I've seen him eat meat, so he's going to serve 5 people or 2.
I'm sure some blokes in there will eat one of that, I'm sure.
Happily?
Yeah, happily eat one. Okay, so what we're doing now, I'm going to start to get my salad ready now. So obviously, as you can see, I've cooked all the items ready. So, we don't want to be messing about with, cooking, blanching and stuff like that. I'm sure everybody knows how to cook vegetables now these days, so it's not.
This is like a breath of fresh air. Everybody here's thinking, thank God he hasn't shown me how to chop an onion, how to bash a piece of garlic. He's talk about, you know, the things that you hear time and time again. It's actually...
Time has moved on from that now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody's more knowledgeable about food now, so... Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my dressing for my salad while I'm getting the steak cooking. I'm making a honey dressing. Hello.
The stage is currently living proof that this is a food and drink show. The main thing is that everybody enjoys themselves.
No, come on.
Yeah? Hang around and give it a taste later. Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful tomahawk steak. Look at that, it's even dragging people who weren't watching the demo onto the stage.
Okay, so basically, all I've got in here is honey, olive oil.
It's thirsty work, this festival going.
White wine vinegar.
And you're obviously used to that kind of thing happening. They didn't miss a beat there.
Doesn't bother me.
Unfazable.
Okay, so that's done. What I'm going to do now, you need to make sure, if you're going to do something like this at home, just make sure your oven's big enough. Okay? Is it going to fit in there, do you think?
Do you know
Because I had to get two different size cuts of... So
We're gonna
we're going to leave up shallots in there to start us off with. Okay. Okay. A little bit of Giro mushrooms. Okay.
So these are the snails now, Andy. So these come in like that. They're not coming in their shells.
No, they didn't come in the shells. You can also buy those as well.
You can actually buy the empty shells, put them back in the shell if you want.
You can, yeah.
But the key to that is you fill the shell with tons of garlic and herb butter. So really it's just an excuse to mop up lots of garlic and herb butter in your crusty bread.
Yeah. You know, I'm
And just down the road
loving
from
it at the
here.
moment, yeah.
Does anyone know the Petersham? The Petersham? Yeah? Oh, everybody. There we go.
Yeah.
Have you been in the last 6 months?
Yeah.
There we go.
And how was it? What?
Expensive.
Expensive. Okay, so parsley. Okay, that's what you want. You want the juice from that. Okay, so what I've done, I left a little bit on the side. I'm going to put a little bit more butter inside.
That's about the parsley right at the end, so
Yeah.
just to keep that freshness through there.
Okay. Just a bit of juice in the snails. Okay. Alright. This is about 45 minutes it's been in the oven. Okay, I've done a magic one. Okay. This one, yeah, nowhere near. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to plate that up now. I'm going to cut it up so everybody have a taste of it to know what it tastes like. Okay, I've got some lovely vegetables there, which everybody's more than happy for themselves. You know, take whatever you want. You know, that's from the mashed purveyors from the veg suppliers at the hotel. So that's free of charge. So you're more than welcome to help yourself.
That's going to subsidise that meal, whoever shouted about it being expensive was. The hard work was in the meat, the cooking, the resting it. And then all of the other work was kind of last minute assembly. So what I'd say, a little bit of preparation, a little bit of sort of forethought, forward planning. And you can put together something like this. Now, if I'd gone to someone's house for a barbecue, I tell you what, I'd much rather that than a selection of chops and kebabs and chicken and this and sausages and burgers. I mean, I think this looks fantastic. You know it's going to taste amazing. And make that tomahawk steak the centrepiece, the kind of star of the show.
Okay, so obviously I put my honey dressing in there. Okay, some salad. You can see the beautiful colours.
Is that absolutely stunning?
Okay.
So,
Obviously for me, I love this, you know, on top of the steak. Oops, one for the floor.
Beautiful.
Right.
How do you give us a run through of what you've done there?
Okay, basically, late summer spring salad, tomahawk steak, escargot, grill mushroom, parsley and garlic, and sauteed baby vegetables.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. And look at that, the sun's come out just in time.
Oh, wow. So you guys are going to get a chance. I'm going to say I'm going to cut it all up. You're more than welcome to have a taste.
You're going to take photos and you're going to get a taste of that. So,
in and out, that's great.